In a world of confusion, lies, and stupidity, just one man has the facts.
Actually, a lot of people have facts.
Facts that will reveal how the world really works.
Yeah, and save people time and money and probably their life. Don't forget to mention that.
Be Less Stupid is also the first series to appear simultaneously on YouTube, Vimeo, Dailymotion, VidMe, Facebook, and Twitter. Be Less Stupid. Like the Facebook page to get new episodes every morning in your timeline.
Or twice a week, maybe 3 times.
Welcome to Be Less Stupid, the show for people interested in knowing how the world really works. Among the lies perpetrated by Donald Trump, Fox News, and the Republican spinmeisters, henceforth known as the Axis of Evil 2-Point Orange, there is one lie in particular that is the most damaging to the fragile fabric that is America's democracy. That Scott Baio and Stephen Baldwin are great actors. The other lie is the one about the existence of the mainstream media.
I gave a speech earlier today on the lies, corruption, and false accusations of the crooked Hillary Clinton campaign and the mainstream media, which they control.
The mainstream media, they are on the warpath. What do they want to do? Take down the Republican nominee, Donald Trump.
The existence of a mainstream media isn't one of those lies the Axis of Evil 2-Point Orange just believes to be true, like Avatar is a great movie, or broken cookies don't have any calories, or sex is better when you're married. No, they're saying something that they know with 100% confidence is a lie, that it's the opposite of true, but commit to saying it with enough conviction and passion that it has the veneer of truth to those inclined to believe it. The idea of a mainstream media is to fact what Bigfoot is to zoology, a dangerous beast roaming the countryside, destroying what's great about America, that only a few deplorable nutbags with unbridled conviction, too much free time, and too many guns believe in, that the rest of us know is just a myth. But first, let's unpack the perceived goals of the mainstream media. Sean Hannity put it succinctly. It is common knowledge that the mainstream media, from the major television networks to the country's most influential newspapers, are biased against the GOP. Bill O'Reilly adds, the mainstream media consciously wake up in the morning and they say, I am not going to report things that make my ideology look bad. To the Axis of Evil 2-Point Orange, the mainstream media is an interconnected cabal of lefties, progressives, liberals, Upper West Side of Manhattan elite, and Hollywood sex deviants who control the vast preponderance of news coverage and are intentionally undermining the conservative agenda by making Republican politicians, conservative media, and traditional American voters out to be evil, stupid, racist, tax-cheating, cross-burning, women-hating, science-denying, gun-loving sexual predators who simultaneously underreport, misreport, or omit the details from news that undermines the liberal agenda or supports Republican policies. That is a lie. It is a lie like gluten-free cookies are just as good as regular cookies. They are not. They will not be. They cannot be. Just because Whole Foods hires thousands of cute sales girls to say it does not mean that it is true. The lie of a mainstream media is perpetuated by conservative media to intentionally scare the shit out of Republican voters. It's a lie intended to mislead Republican voters into thinking the government is coming to take away their guns, confiscate their land, switch their real coffee for some communist-backed venti skinny vanilla soy latte, and to force their kids to have sex with Harvey Fierstein on the set of Andy Cohen's Watch What Happens Live while Anderson Cooper sings a medley of Barbra Streisand songs. The lie of the mainstream media is a lie meant to confirm erroneous and outlandish suspicions of Republican voters, paralyzed by black helicopters, vaccines, chemtrails, Zionist bankers, and any Al Sharpton press conference. It's a lie intentionally and astutely designed to divide real Americans from immigrants, family values voters from socialist progressives, heartland voters from big city degenerates. It's meant to pit us versus them. The lie of the mainstream media is designed to trick Republican voters to vote against their own self-interest. After all, affordable health care can't be good if it's medicine from Dr. Muslim Hussein Okenya, right? The lie of the mainstream media is a lie designed to perpetuate among some conservative voters their continued yearning for a rise to middle-class status that can't and will not ever materialize under a conservative government primarily concerned with giving tax breaks to the rich, keeping Muslims and Mexicans out, giving cops bazookas, and adding Chuck Norris's face to Mount Rushmore. Although in their defense, that is finally a policy that I can support. The lie of the mainstream media is designed to perpetuate Fox News's $2 billion a year revenue stream. CNN pulls in just half. And over at MSNBC, their mullet may be business in the front, but it's, please send us any pennies you find under your couch. Seriously, we're dying over here in the back. Okay, so that was my opinion. Here now are the facts upon which I based it. The facts that prove with 100% certainty and clarity that the lie of the existence of two realities. In one, there is a mainstream media, and in the other, there is another media, a different media, a conservative media in which it competes, dominates, humiliates, and makes wear a ball gag, whose safe word is Benghazi, that has fewer viewers, penetrates less of the country, has less influence, less respect, and whose voice and message has been muzzled. For 189 consecutive months, Bill O'Reilly has had the largest audience for cable news viewers on TV. He averages about 3 million viewers a night. Anderson Cooper averages about 1 million viewers a night. Fox continually has had 9 of the top 10 rated cable news programs. Among viewers 25 to 54 years of age, on an average night, O'Reilly gets about 500,000, Wolf Blitzer about 250,000. For much of 2016, Fox News has been the #1 rated cable channel in total daytime viewers and in prime time. I want to repeat, that is all of cable TV. Fox News is more popular than Real Housewives, Sharks, Little People, Teen Moms, Zombies, Zombie Housewives, Zombie Teen Moms, and Zombie Little People. And that's just TV. Conservative political talk on the radio dominates liberal political talk the way the Harlem Globetrotters dominate the Washington Generals. On the radio, liberal political hosts are the equivalent of rented mules. The guy with the most listeners is Rush Limbaugh, who averages about 14 million unique listeners a week. 30 million more people listen to Hannity, Michael Savage, and Laura Ingraham combined. In fact, 9 of the top 10 talk radio shows are hosted by conservative commentators. Twice as many people listen to conservative talk radio than watch the 3 broadcast news shows. In print, News Corp, which owns Fox News, also owns 2 of the top 5 most read daily newspapers, the Wall Street Journal and the New York Post. On the web, of the 11 top news sites, 2 are owned by News Corp, and among the top 8 sites that just cover politics, 5 are conservative. The Congress elected in 2014 had the largest Republican majority since 1929, and Republicans control both the House and the Senate. Today, 31 states have Republican governors. 56% of all state legislators are Republican. In 24 states, Republicans control both the governor's office and both legislative chambers. In 2012, just 5 million votes separated Obama from Romney. During the 2016 primaries, Donald Trump got a total of 13.3 million votes, the most ever by a Republican candidate running for president. He beat the old record held by George Bush by nearly 2 million votes. So which is it? Either the conservative message is getting out to voters or it is not. You cannot have it both ways. Look, if there was a cabal of media elites working to shape the policies of the American government, which is the more likely scenario? Scenario number 1, that the various media organizations owned by a variety of U.S. corporations, headquartered in multiple parts of the country, each which has its own stock price to worry about, shareholders to answer to, various other businesses they also run, and unique long-term business goals, that they have conspired to undermine and control the news coverage? Or is it more likely a conspiracy is emanating from Rupert Murdoch's empire, which, remember, hacked the phones of more than 1,000 people, including members of the British royal family, British crime victims, politicians, celebrities, and also victims in the U.S. of the 9/11 attack. The editor of that newspaper that spearheaded that operation was sent to jail. 6 years after the first accusation, News Corp chairman Rupert Murdoch issued an apology and paid out millions in penalties. Plus, News Corps tolerated Roger Ailes' behavior at Fox News for more than 20 years. Ailes is out at Fox following multiple allegations of inappropriate sexual conduct. Gretchen Carlson is alleged to be $20 million richer, and thankfully Geraldo is back to wearing clothes. When the Axis of Evil 2. Orange says that conservative ideas and policies are underrepresented in the media, that their ideas and policies don't reach Americans in the way that liberal ideas do, that conservative media is not mainstream media, that is a lie. Conservative media is mainstream. Feeling something doesn't make it true. Wanting something desperately doesn't make it true. And facts are not a liberal bias. That is it for this episode of Be Less Stupid. If you enjoyed it, would you please share it with your friends and like our page. Not this post. You gotta like our page. When you like the page, you get new episodes of Be Less Stupid in your Facebook timeline about twice a week. And remember, it's totally free. Anyway, thanks for watching. And I promise next time I'll be back to more regular guy clothes. And I won't be shouting as much. Anyway, that's it. I'll see you next time.